Hi there, this is Father Richard Gonzalez, and I just want to speak briefly actually about this particular week within the readings, particularly the Gospel passages of Lent week 5, right before Holy Week. As we see on Monday that how, if you will, the culmination of everything, all of the grace, the beauty, the blessing, the miracles, everything of Jesus actually with who he is represented on Monday. As we see that how there's this one woman who is accused of adultery who is brought before Jesus, and that how we see how the Pharisees and scribes, how they want to see how Jesus himself, how he will rule this particular case. Because with cases similar to this, they were brought over to the rabbi, for his decision. So likewise, as Jesus then is rabbi, what is his decision? What is his ruling for her? And what he does actually is give them an answer that they weren't expecting. And of course, for each and every one of us, it's that famous verse, it's that famous line, he who is without sin, cast the first stone. The one who is the most innocent among you, let that person cast the first stone. And of course, nobody does. And one by one, they start leaving, this mob of men. And it's just this one woman and Jesus. And he asks her, where is everybody? Who is here to accuse you? And she looks around and says, no one, sir. And he says, neither do I accuse you. Your sins are forgiven. Go and sin no more. Again, that's a part of who Jesus is and why he came to us. To accept us as we are, but especially to reveal to us how we can actually become greater than we are. This one woman had a choice, and we all have the choice, either to return to our former ways or to seek God and a new life, and chances and opportunities even beyond our own imagination, especially when in terms of peace. Peace not just with other people, but peace within our very selves. As we see, this is who Jesus is, the Prince of Peace. Do we truly accept him and what he offers for each and every one of us? As we see again, just on Monday and throughout the rest of this week, again and again, we see the scribes and the Pharisees, how they are questioning Jesus, how they continue then to come back to Jesus and bombard him with all these questions as to who you are and what gives you the authority to forgive sins. They don't recognize. It's almost as if maybe somebody is saying to them, don't believe your lying eyes. Don't believe who you see or what you even hear from him, which is such a shame. Because again, they're not opening themselves to the true person of Jesus, who is nothing but peace and love and mercy, and above all, the Son of God, the second person in the Holy Trinity, and how they refuse to believe in that, how they're not open to actually even ponder exactly what that means. So as we see the same thing for each and every one of us, the question is the same. Do we accept Jesus fully for who he is within our lives, within our world? And which direction do we choose? Do we choose him and choosing to be free, choosing then to have peace? Regarding freedom, only Jesus can bring true freedom. Only Jesus can cut those barriers, can cut those chains, and anything else that is holding us back. Only Jesus Christ can do that. We can never do it on our own. We need him. Do we choose him? Do we choose to break the chains? Do we choose then to approach him and not to be held back by any other desires, any other wishes, any addictions, whatever the case may be? What is holding us back? That is the question. Do we actually entrust ourselves to the love, to the presence, to the might of Jesus Christ? Or do we choose another road, a road of self-destruction, a road of darkness? Or do we choose then the road to life. Not just life here, but especially life hereafter. That is the question. Do we accept Jesus Christ as he's extending his hand over to us? Or do we refuse then the hand of love and peace and mercy and life? May God bless you today, tomorrow, and always. And I'll see you real soon.